Hey, what's up? So most people know me as Amazon, the guy that flips products on Amazon. Want to let you guys know that's not the only way to make money selling products online. So I actually started my business back in 2008, flipping items on eBay. And so what I did was one of the things I did was I paid attention to what the local pawn shops were doing and the local buyback stores were doing. I would see they were always in the market to do things like buy gold, electronics, gift cards, PlayStations, even college textbooks for that matter. So what I did was I paid attention to everybody that was in the same industry as I was, and I just pretty much emulated their strategy. So I made a lot of my money flipping items locally from local buyers here in the city of Atlanta. The main two items that I was purchasing to flip online were gift cards and electronics. Used electronics more so being like um, game consoles and Sony and Apple products, things of that nature. As far as gift cards, what I was doing is I would find local sellers on websites like Craigslist and OfferUp. And what I would do is when I would see someone selling a gift card, I would make them an offer on their gift card, and I would use that gift card in my retail and online arbitrage business where I flip products on eBay and Amazon. So I want to let you go guys know that buying items locally, flipping those on different platforms like eBay, and Amazon, that's pretty much what actually fueled my business to get to where I am today. I didn't start selling on Amazon until 2015, and I didn't get good at it until 2016. So I started this business in 2008 as a broke college student. And within, from 2008 and 2016, the only thing that I did was buy and flip local items to through these different platforms. So that's pretty much how I made my first six figures. And when I pretty much transitioned to Amazon, it was just pretty much up from there because all of the skills that I gained from flipping items locally, buying gift cards, buying electronics, it was pretty much one of the gateways to being able to run a seven-figure empire on Amazon. So that's pretty much it. Anyone that wants to start off reselling, Amazon is not the only outlet out there. I made a lot of my money flipping gift cards, electronics, and different things of that nature to get where I am, and I still use that as a part of my business today. So I call that local arbitrage, aka street arbitrage, when you buy items locally from people in your local market and you flip them on platforms such as eBay and Amazon. So I'm gonna break down exactly a few steps on how you can get started doing this in your local market, so that you can be a local go-to person for electronics or what have you. So what I did was I found the items I was looking for. So I based that on what I saw the other stores doing. So we buy gold. So say for instance, I was in the market to buy and flip used Rolex watches. And I'm not telling you guys to do this without knowing or being specialists at identifying real or fake Rolex watches. But what I would do is I would put an ad out on Craigslist, and I would say, I want to buy your watch for cash at the top dollar. Whether it was, or it could have been an iPhone. So for instance, I would put an ad in Craigslist and say, I will buy your iPhone for cash top dollar. And what people would do is, after a while, you start getting phone calls. And if you ever do this, I would use a Google Plus number just so you can kind of know not to mix the two. So what I would do is when they called me to flip electronics, I would already know a price that I can make off of those electronics gift cards to that Rolex watch before I even buy the item. So there's a lot of different stores that purchase electronics back from customers, such as itsworthmore.com. Itsworthmore.com. So literally, if you have an iPhone, it can be cracked screen. You literally just type in the information, like what the product is, the details, the condition. They'll give you an offer on the spot. So say for instance, they offer me $200 on the iPhone, and I purchased it locally from someone for between 120 bucks. That's how I would make my money. If you guys notice that if you go to a local grocery store, you see a lot of kiosks in which they'll buy your phones back from you. Those kiosks pay very, very low prices to where in your market, if you're advertising this aggressively on Craigslist, if you're looking for different sellers on OfferUp, you'll be able to take advantage because your numbers are going to be better than those numbers. So it's worth more. If you have any type of used electronics, laptops, or anything of that nature, what they'll do is they'll give you a price that they're willing to pay, and you just pretty much make your cap. If it's a gift card, same thing. I will put an ad out saying I will buy your gift cards for cash. And when a seller would, so pretty much if you go through a website like eBay to sell your gift cards, most of those gift cards sell between 90 to 100, well, 90 to 95% of the value. So if you have a $100 Walmart card, that same Walmart card you might be able to sell for 90 bucks easily on Walmart. I mean, on eBay, 90, 95 bucks. So what I would do is say somebody called me for a gift card and they said, I have a $200 Walmart gift card. What I would probably do is I would say, okay, cool. I'm going to purchase your gift card for 120 bucks. and I would flip it on the website like eBay for 180 bucks, and I just kind of did that way. So I've done this locally, buying things locally, flipping them on different third party platforms is a very surefire way to get your money. Another big thing that I did in the past was to do flip sneakers. So I would look for people on OfferUp or for that matter that had some sneakers for sale, and I would estimate how much I can get for those sneakers on the website like Gold or eBay, websites to where they have a strong resale market for used shoes and new shoes for that matter. So I would advertise those four things. I buy gold, gift cards, electronics, and shoes, like specifically like Jordans and Dunks. And I'll flip those items locally. I still do it to this day. Luckily, I have an assistant that's able to go out there and hunt for these deals for me while I'm busy like making content and creating more informational content for my students and things of that nature. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to get started selling products online, and you just want a way to dominate your local market where you're receiving phone calls as opposed to always looking for deals, say flip items locally. I would advertise what I'm looking for on Craigslist, and I would use different third party platforms in order to and sell those products. So that's pretty much it. For this Sunday, I'm actually doing a free training where I teach you guys step by step how I built my seven-figure business selling products on different websites, mainly Amazon. And I'd like for you guys to attend my webinar this Sunday. So I'm hosting it this Sunday. If you guys click the link in my bio, you guys can get your free seat. It's going to be 100% free. I want you guys to get as much value from this content as possible. Okay. Cool freestyle.